Hi, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on what we're doing this week. Last week I had you sign up for a country in Europe. If you haven't done that, go ahead and click to that to do it. If you need to see anything from the previous weeks on the new home page, I've got it simplified so it just has this week's, but you can always click here to see the previous weeks. If you click back to home, you'll go to this week's stuff. So there will be a video. This video will be placed in this location. The things we're going to be doing this week, you're going to be starting a series of country reports. This first one will be for the country you signed up for in Europe. If you click right here, it will bring up the scoring and assignment sheet. It looks like a lot of words, but I'll just summarize it. Basically, your job is to earn 50 points about as you research this country. Sources for your information. You can just do Google things and do internet research from any sites you choose. There's a great resource from the Utah Online Library called Culturegrams. When you do that, because you're not signing in through the school or at school, you'll have to put in the password and username. So the username will be online, the password will be school. This link should take you to just the online library in general. If you click this World Edition one, it should take you right to the Culturegrams. I already have the password in, so it took me straight there. And then since we're in Europe, you'll click in this area, and then you can click on whatever the country is that you're researching, and there's a lot of information there by titles here or categories here, or you can just view the full report and scroll through all the different things it has. That will be a lot of information that may be useful for you on the activities. Let me run through the activities real quickly for this. If you have internet, I would love for you to do this in Google Classroom. If we go back to that Canvas page, I'll show you real quickly what that's going to look like. If you link to the assignment in Google Classroom, it will bring up, it will have created a copy of this template for you, and then over here the country report is the document I'm showing you right now. But if you open up your country brochure, it will say, it'll have example templates or templates that you can fill in and an example to show what it should look like. These are for all sorts of different countries on the examples, so that's just as a reference for what a slide, when it's done well, should look like. So look through those and kind of copy those as you go. This one is the one I'm going to go through in detail next week and give a video lesson about how to do that. You can still go through it this week and use the information. The link that should be on, it's down here in the speaker notes. You can go through that link and do it anyway, but if you want to skip that option this week to wait for more information, that would be fine. So back to the instructions. Here's a scoring sheet, and your goal is to get 50 points, but there are a whole bunch of options you can choose from to do that. There are some videos that go with this population pyramid slide one. For the first time, because the videos take some time, it's worth 30 points the first week you do it. After that, it'll just be worth 15 points for creating the slide. I hope this will all make sense to you as you look through the materials, but basically choose the activities you want to do to have a total of at least 50 points. 50 will be the maximum that goes in the grade book, but if you, let's say you choose this one and you don't write the full 200 words or something, and you don't get the full credit. If you do like 60 points worth of work and lose a few points, you'll still have the 50 that's required. So anyway, look through the options. There's quite a few choices. A lot of them, the ones that have this little world globe click, will require internet access. I've got this same packet available for those who don't have internet and are doing things on paper, so that's just to let them know that those will be activities they won't be able to do. When you look at the template that is provided for you, at the tail end of the template, there is a list of the activities. A few of the ones that are on the other assignment I took off of here because they don't make sense to do them if you have the slide and internet option. but most of them are there anyway. The ones that have the page numbers here are the slide numbers in the template that you can use. If there's not a slide number for that one, this one for example, the Flavors of the World Cooking, is an activity where you would choose a recipe from that country and then cook it and then share your experience. So I don't have a template for that one, but it would still be great to have you put your information on a slide, because you would have to share the recipe and then how it went for you if you wanted to take a picture of it and do one of those Pinterest fails kind of things, or nailed it, whatever you wanted to do with it that way. Having that on one of the slides would be great. So turning it in through Google Classroom, if you have internet, is going to be a great way to do that. If you don't have internet but happen to still be watching this video, you can do it all written by hand or typed up on a typewriter or computer anyway, and then either compile it all together, staple it or whatever, and return it to the school, or take pictures and send it by email if you have access to that opportunity on a phone or something. So hopefully it'll be kind of fun for you. We're focusing on Europe this week. We'll focus on the Americas next week, and each time I'll have you choose a country for the new region. We'll do 4 weeks of this. The last week you will get to choose any other country from any of the regions, that anything you haven't done before. So it doesn't matter which region it is at that point. And then the very last week of school will just be for makeup time, and we won't have any new assignments. Let me go back to the Canvas page if I can find it. It looks like I've wandered away from it. Okay, I'll just open it this way, just to make sure we've got all the information you need for that. Oh yeah, that population pyramid slide option, the videos are right here. This is one I made that explains population pyramids. This is one from YouTube that explains things in a little bit different way. And then here we have the Choose a Country in the Americas link for the discussion. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I will add the Google Meet link on this page as well. You're always welcome to chime in. I'm usually at my computer most of the time from 9 to 2 that you could pop in, and if I'm there you can ask me a question, or you can email me ahead of time what time you'd like to meet, and I will meet you at the computer during that time. Have a great week. Look forward to seeing your work. I'm really proud of you guys. Almost everybody has done the physical environment presentations and have been getting better and better at those. If you don't have awesome scores on those, look at the comments. I don't know, let me make sure you know how to look at the comments in Canvas. I can only show you on ones where I was a student, so I'm going to pull up a class where I was a student, and when you're in the class, you can click on grades, and then in the grade book it'll give you your score out of how many, and then if there's a little dialog box here with the little speaker bubbles, you can click on that and it has comments from the teacher. You can actually have you can comment back and have a conversation there. So please, if you don't have a great score, check there and see what it is, because I'll usually give feedback and say what I was looking for that I didn't have. Okay, have a great week, and we'll see you around. Thanks. Bye.